Welcome back to Unsolved Star Wars Mysteries, where we try to crack the galaxy's toughest cases. Alright, so last time I covered the topic of illiteracy in the galaxy, particularly the case of Luke Skywalker, and whether or not he could, read. I received some feedback that I may have gone a little too hard on our guy Luke, and to be fair, I can't read this shit. Can you? Today I would like to discuss a similar topic regarding sight and vision. Why does no one ever recognize each other in Star Wars? For example, why does Darth Vader not recognize C-3PO when they're both on the deck of Leia's ship in the original Star Wars, we all know that in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, it was revealed that C-3PO was actually built by baby Anakin, and that baby Anakin would grow up to become Darth Vader. So why don't the two recognize each other when they meet in A New Hope? It doesn't make sense. C-3PO may have had his memory wiped by Babu Frick, but Vader didn't. And as far as I can tell, Darth Vader's not an alcoholic, so what gives? I think it all comes back to eyes. According to Wikipedia, eyes were, well, they let you see shit. Wow, some species possessed a set of 2, but others had up to 600,000? What the fuck? Anyways, what I'm getting at is, I believe this all stems from an ocular condition that Vader may have suffered from during his youth on the sand planet of Tatooine. A lot of fans like to admonish that awkward moment from Episode 2 in which Anakin confides to Padme his disdain for sand and how it gets everywhere. Now, could it be that sand even got into his eyes, causing permanent sight damage? Let's take a closer look. When Anakin and Padme reunite in the next film, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin now sports a large scar near his eye that goes completely unexplained throughout the series. Perhaps because it is not a scar at all, but in fact a physical side effect from his corneal abrasion with sand years earlier. Some have theorized that throughout the series this condition became contagious and possibly even genetic, which would clear up several more mysteries in the timeline, such as why Luke and Leia didn't recognize each other in A New Hope, despite the fact they had already met in the previous film. It would also explain why Palpatine tells Luke that he will pay the price for his lack of vision. Obi-Wan even tells Luke to his face that his eyes can deceive him and not to trust them. Why would he say this? I don't think it was just because he spent a lot of time staring into that binary sunset. Furthermore, it would also explain why Han Solo temporarily went blind in Return of the Jedi. It wasn't from carbonite poisoning at all. It was from kissing Leia, a carrier. Many fans have also pointed out the inconsistency of Obi-Wan being unable to recognize the faithful droid R2-D2 when the two reunite in A New Hope. Despite fighting probably countless battles together, Obi-Wan acts like he doesn't know R2 at all. Now, I personally chalk this one up to Obi-Wan deliberately being an asshole for no reason, as he's been known to be. So you may be asking yourself, if all this is true, and all these characters have severely impaired vision, then why did Vader ask Luke to remove his helmet so he can look upon him with his own eyes? Well, I'm afraid that's a story for another day. Not a bullshit excuse at all. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hit that little bell too, because you aren't actually subscribed until you click it. Dumbass website. And hey, if you have any ideas for unsolved mysteries you want me to cover, post them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to try to crack the case. And remember to follow us on Twitter for all the late-breaking Star Wars news and shit like that. Alright, see you next time.